Okay, welcome Alpha students. So I just let you go. This is the recording of today's lesson, and it's only going to be worth 5 points because we just didn't add too much. So this is the template that we are going to use for design inspiration. That doesn't mean everything is going to be exact. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take away all the things that I did. Okay, everything I did. And then I'm going to re-add them. Okay, so what did we do? First thing we did was we took our rectangle tool. That'd be down here. Now, I know the first thing we did was we added layers, but you can see I'm not going to do that because we talked about that in class. So this is our starting point. So if you still have layers, you can get rid of those layers, but keep Encore and keep background and make sure they're both locked. Okay, so I'm going to take the rectangle tool. That's this one down here. Okay, the current fill color is white, and that's okay. I'll start with white, but I'm going to take my cursor and put it right on the guideline. You see that? Just like this little crosshair. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it to the opposite side, right over here, right along that gutter. Okay? Now, just bring it maybe halfway down. Now it's white, so I can change that color by just double clicking this little icon here, this little thumbnail they call it. So I'm going to double click it and change it to a light blue. Okay, we don't want a solid blue because that's just way too powerful. Okay, we want it to be subtle so that other things stand out in front of it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is lock it. Okay? I do not want it to move. If I need to move it later, then I just unlock it. Okay, now I'm going to take the type tool. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click again right on the guideline, and I'm going to bring it down. I might as well just bring it down to the length. I know I didn't do that originally, but I'm going to do it regardless. Okay, now I'm going to type the teacher's name. Okay, so this is going to be Paul Kim. All right, now one thing I'm going to add to this is, let me get the whole thing highlighted. Let's see, how can I do that? There we go. I am going to go to this character palette. I didn't show this, but I'm going to show it right now. No, paragraph. There we go. Yeah, you go to paragraph. And let's see if it's like Photoshop and allows me to, actually, hold on. It is the character palette. Go back to character palette. You're going to take this leading, okay? It's called leading. And you see how it puts those two lines together? So that's what I'm going to do. Okay? Because we don't want the big gap like that. So I'm just going to put them together like that. Okay? And that looks pretty good. Now, back to my design inspiration. Okay? I'm going to move this down a little bit. Okay? I got to go to the Paul Kim layer and move it down. Okay? Again, put it right on that purple line, or that, the rectangle. Okay? Now I'm going to add a new layer. Okay, so I've got Paul Kim and I got shape 1. And I'm going to add a new shape, and this one's going to be the white one. Okay, so I'm going to change my color to white. Let's see. So I click on this first, and then I bring that color picker right at the upper left corner. You can also choose the white down here. And click OK. And now I'm going to drag out a white rectangle. There we go. Perfect. Now let's go back to the design inspiration. Yeah, okay. So it looks about right. Now I do want to move this over, stretch this out so it's not, so it kind of covers that rectangle, right? You see that? See how it's covering? And I can even do this. I can even bring this down for later. Okay. All right. And don't worry about, the 90 there covering it. It won't matter. Because when we put this in Encore, that's not gonna impact it. Okay. Okay, so that's good. And I think that's all we need for today's lesson. So thanks for watching. And this will be due beginning of class tomorrow. All right, guys.